Welcome to the most electrifying corner of the internet, where pocket change could make you a millionaire. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable world of the rare Australian 10-cent coin, a mysterious treasure featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the majestic lyrebird. Some say it's just a myth. Others have sold it for millions. If you've got one hiding in a drawer, your life could change overnight. Stay tuned, because what looks like an ordinary coin might just be your golden ticket to fortune. Let's get started. First up, to the world of numismatics. Few coins spark as much excitement and controversy as the alleged bicentennial rare Australia 10-cent coin from 1967. This coin, featuring the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the regal male superb lyrebird, Menura Novae Hollandiae, on the reverse, is steeped in mystique. While the official narrative states that 1966 was the first year of decimal currency in Australia, whispers about a rare or experimental 10-cent coin dated 1967 have persisted for decades. Some collectors and enthusiasts believe a small number of these coins were struck, either as a test run or as part of a secretive commemorative batch, possibly to mark Australia's fast-approaching bicentenary, leading to intense speculation and sky-high values in niche collector circles. What makes these coins so desirable isn't just their rarity. It's their potential to be anomalies or misprints, anomalies that can multiply a coin's value exponentially. Stories have circulated of coins with doubled edges, rotated dies, off-center strikes, or unusually thick flans, all of which suggest these coins were never meant for mass circulation. Some collectors claim to have stumbled across coins with ghost-like imprinting of the Queen's portrait, or even mysterious errors in the date or text that appear under magnification. These errors have become the stuff of legend, driving up the prices in underground auctions and private collector networks, where whispers of seven-figure sums have reportedly changed hands. The legend of the 1967 10-cent bicentennial coin is fueled further by its stunning design. The lyrebird, an icon of Australian fauna, is more than just a visual centerpiece. It's a symbol of rarity, beauty, and mimicry, echoing the elusive nature of the coin itself. The craftsmanship on some of these rare variations has been described as sharper and more refined than standard issues, with certain examples showing unusually high relief or mirror-like proof finishes. It's these kinds of details that set the coin apart from ordinary mintage and suggest that if these rarities do exist, they were part of a highly controlled and experimental minting process. Even though the Royal Australian Mint has not confirmed the existence of an official bicentennial 1967 10-cent release, the collector market operates on passion, belief, and the pursuit of hidden treasures. Coins that appear mundane to the untrained eye can be worth millions if they carry an anomaly or belong to a mysterious provenance. Tales of garage sales, flea markets, and old jars yielding life-changing discoveries are not uncommon, and the 1967 10-cent coin sits firmly within that dream. If a coin collector were to stumble upon one of these mythical coins, their fortune could change overnight. No exaggeration, as rare coin auctions have been known to start bidding at hundreds of thousands of dollars for truly unique specimens. The price tags being whispered about, millions of dollars, aren't just based on rarity but on the intoxicating combination of legend, visual appeal, and historical curiosity. Coins are time capsules, and if the 1967 bicentennial 10-cent coin exists in the way collectors believe, it captures a piece of Australian numismatic history that's yet to be officially acknowledged. In this sense, its value is not just monetary, but cultural. It's a reminder that even small, pocket-sized pieces of metal can carry immense historical weight and financial potential. The stories of secret mint runs, unannounced test batches, or commemorative errors only add fuel to an already blazing collector's market. Collectors are urged to take a second look at every 10-cent coin in their possession, especially those from the mid to late 1960s. Anything out of the ordinary, whether it be the sheen, strike, texture, or design detail, could high in conclusion. If you possess any Australian 10-cent coins from 1967, do not spend them without a thorough inspection. You could be holding a piece of numismatic treasure that defies conventional understanding. These coins may not be officially catalogued or acknowledged in standard references, but in the world of serious collectors, legends often outshine documentation. That coin jingling in your drawer could very well be your golden ticket. an artifact so rare and desired that it could turn your fortunes upside down. Look closely, because fortune favors those who dare to believe in the extraordinary. Second up to. In the fascinating world of numismatics, few coins capture the imagination of collectors, quite like the elusive 1971 Australian bicentennial 10-cent piece, featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the iconic male superb lyrebird. While millions of standard 10-cent coins were struck for circulation that year, a rare and mysterious category of these coins, believed to have been minted in extremely limited numbers, has captured the attention of collectors, historians, and treasure hunters alike. These particular coins, said to commemorate a bicentennial event with unique minting characteristics, have sparked wild speculation and intense scrutiny due to their rumored astronomical value, with some claiming they've fetched millions in private sales and rare auctions. The reason these coins are considered so incredibly valuable lies not in their face value or initial intended purpose, but in their rarity and supposed minting anomalies. Although the official records from the Royal Australian Mint do not document a special bicentennial 10-cent coin from 1971, whispers of misstruck variants, trial pieces, and uncirculated prototypes have been passed down among coin dealers for decades. The coin's allure is heightened by tales of unusual die errors, doubled edges, or even special proof finishes that somehow escaped into public hands. These anomalies turn what seems like a regular pocket change into a priceless artifact, coveted for both its historical intrigue and the mystique surrounding its existence. The design itself only adds to its charm. On one side, the regal profile of a young Queen Elizabeth II evokes an era of transition and Commonwealth pride. On the reverse, the striking image of the male superb lyrebird, tail feathers fanned in a dazzling display, remains one of the most elegant and distinctly Australian emblems ever featured on currency. But among these common coins, a few are believed to bear slight, nearly imperceptible differences that separate them from the rest. These are the coins collectors dream about: a forgotten variant, a mistakenly released prototype, or a bicentennial test issue never meant to see the light of day. Stories of their sudden appearance at estate sales, flea markets, or even nestled in dusty drawers fuel the modern mythos surrounding the 1971 bicentennial 10-cent coin. Imagine stumbling upon a humble piece of change, only to discover it's valued at hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars by elite collectors. These legendary tales are not only the heartbeat of collector culture, but also a testament to the sheer unpredictability of coin hunting. In some cases, authentication and grading services have verified coins with unique features, making them priceless due to a combination of scarcity, demand, and condition. For anyone lucky enough to possess one of these coins, the implications are staggering. These rare coins have allegedly changed lives, with auction houses rumored to have brokered confidential deals between collectors and private buyers at eye-watering sums. A single coin, if verified to be from this mysterious batch, could potentially cover mortgages, university fees, or even fund early retirement. That's why collectors worldwide are feverishly combing through their change jars and inherited collections, hoping to discover one of these unicorns of the numismatic world. The coin market thrives on scarcity and demand, and the 1971 rare Australian 10-cent coin is the perfect storm. Unlike commemorative coins that are clearly labeled and mass-produced, these rare 1971 coins hide in plain sight. Their unassuming appearance makes them incredibly difficult to identify without expert analysis, which only fuels the frenzy. The idea that something so small and ordinary could hold unimaginable value taps directly into our collective desire for. But beware, with great value comes great deception. The popularity of this coin has also led to numerous fakes and doctored pieces entering the market. Experts warn that while some people genuinely own these rare treasures, others may be misled by cleverly altered coins. That's why it's crucial to consult reputable coin grading authorities and have any potential specimen authenticated by experienced professionals. Without verification, your million-dollar coin might be worth no more than a few cents, so caution, as much as curiosity, is essential in this high-stakes game. In conclusion, the legend of the rare 1971 bicentennial Australian 10-cent coin is as much about mystery as it is about monetary value. With whispers of special strikes, rare errors, and once-in-a-lifetime finds, it stands as a shining beacon of hope for every amateur collector and treasure hunter. Whether these coins truly exist in the numbers claimed or remain mostly mythical, their story continues to ignite imaginations and stir up a sense of wonder. If you ever come across one, think twice before spending it. It just might be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Second up to in the vibrant world of numismatics, few coins ignite as much excitement and intrigue as the elusive 1972 bicentennial Rare Australia 10-cent piece. At first glance, it might appear to be just another silver-toned coin bearing the regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II and the detailed feathers of the male superb lyrebird, Menura novae hollandiae. But beneath this unassuming exterior lies a story of rarity, mystery, and astronomical value. Whispers of this coin's worth have echoed through collector circles for years, with some lucky owners discovering that what they once considered loose change could actually be worth millions of dollars in today's feverish collector's market. What truly sets this 1972 coin apart isn't just its age. It's the sheer rarity of specific variations believed to have been minted under extraordinary circumstances. While the Royal Australian Mint released standard 10-cent coins that year, collectors have speculated about a minuscule batch minted with errors, misstrikes, or unique die variations. These slight differences, barely perceptible to the untrained eye, can transform a coin from everyday currency into a numismatic masterpiece. Some rumors even hint that special bicentennial versions may have been test strikes or private releases, never intended for circulation but somehow finding their way into the pockets of everyday Australians. At the heart of this coin's mystique is its design. Queen Elizabeth II's effigy, sculpted with astonishing precision, stands as a powerful reminder of the monarchy's influence during a pivotal time in Australia's modern history. On the reverse side, the superb lyrebird flares its elegant plumes in a display that symbolizes natural majesty. Together, these images combine history, art, and national pride into a single sliver of metal. But for the rarest of these coins, those possibly struck in celebration of early bicentennial events or bearing minting anomalies, the beauty runs deeper than the surface. They are treasures that encapsulate untold stories and carry a numismatic allure that collectors would give anything to possess. What makes this story truly captivating is how these rare coins have remained hidden in plain sight. Imagine pulling open a dusty drawer, only to find a humble coin from 1972 nestled beneath yellowed receipts and forgotten memories, unaware that it could be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even your entire life savings. That's the magic of these rare 10-cent pieces. It's not just the metal, it's the mystery, the journey, and the unshakable hope that somewhere, somehow, a coin worth millions might be lying unnoticed in your possession. As demand for vintage and rare Australian currency skyrockets, collectors from all corners of the globe are hunting relentlessly for these legendary 1972 bicentennial 10-cent coins. Auction houses are reporting explosive bids, with certain coins fetching eye-watering figures. Some insiders even claim that a single flawless specimen, possessing an ultra-rare mint error or bicentennial marking, could command over $1 million from an elite private buyer. And because these coins are so scarcely seen in such pristine condition, each discovery creates waves across the numismatic world, raising values even higher and driving an insatiable hunger among collectors and investors alike. To own one of these coins is to possess a piece of Australia's living history, one that could catapult you from ordinary citizen to millionaire in the blink of an eye. Whether tucked away in an old coin jar, buried in a garage sale box, or languishing in a forgotten family collection, the 1972 rare 10-cent coin is a hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. What makes the chase even more thrilling is the sheer randomness of it all. No one knows where the next $1 million coin might turn up. It's like a modern-day gold rush, except the gold is already in your home, quietly waiting to be found. But a word of caution. Not all 1972 10-cent coins carry this enormous value. The true fortune lies in those extraordinary few, those with minting errors, uncirculated brilliance, or unique markings that separate them from their mundane cousins. Experts often use high-powered magnifiers, weight measurements, and mint mark analysis to verify authenticity. So, before rushing to sell. It's crucial to have your coin appraised by a professional who understands the intricacies of the world of rare coins. The 1972 Australian 10-cent piece has become more than just a collectible. It's a phenomenon. It represents hope, heritage, and the tantalizing possibility of life-changing fortune. If you're holding on to one of these rare gems, resist the temptation to spend it. Examine it. Treasure it. You could be sitting on one of the most valuable pieces of Australian currency ever minted. So, look again at that pocket change. Peer into that forgotten coin stash. You might just uncover a treasure that could rewrite your future. Second up to. The world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, and few coins have stirred as much fascination and speculation as the 1974 Australian 10-cent coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the magnificent male superb lyrebird. Though, these coins were originally minted as standard circulation currency, rumors and collector passion have elevated their status to near mythical levels. These pieces, ordinary in appearance to the untrained eye, have reportedly fetched staggering sums in private sales, with whispers of some rare variations being worth millions. It's a tantalizing reminder that the spare change in your pocket might be more than meets the eye, potentially a small fortune just waiting to be discovered. The design of the 1974 10-cent coin is iconic in Australian numismatics. On the obverse, we see a regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machine, a design used in many Commonwealth countries during that era. On the reverse lies the captivating image of the male superb lyrebird, known for its elaborate tail feathers and incredible mimicry skills. This unique Australian bird adds a sense of national pride and natural beauty to the coin, making it instantly recognizable. But it's not just the design that draws attention. It's the possibility that certain rare mintage anomalies or limited runs from this year could make select specimens extraordinarily valuable. One of the compelling reasons these coins have become the subject of such intrigue is the suggestion that a limited number may have been produced with errors or unique minting features. Whether it's an off-center strike, a double die error, or coin struck on the wrong planche, any deviation from standard production can skyrocket a coin's value. For the 1974 10-cent coin, some collectors claim that rare variations exist that were never released for public circulation, or were minted in such small numbers that only a handful survived. These coins, if authenticated, are worth far more than their face value, and in some cases, may command prices in the hundreds of thousands or even millions. Fueling this frenzy is the increasing interest in old coinage as a form of investment. In recent years, rare Australian coins have gained international attention, with collectors and investors from around the world eager to acquire pieces of Commonwealth history. The idea that a simple 10-cent piece from 1974 could turn someone into a millionaire overnight is the kind of dream that ignites the imaginations of coin enthusiasts everywhere. While many might dismiss such claims as exaggerated, the reality is that numismatic markets are driven by rarity, condition, and demand. And when those factors align, prices can soar to unbelievable heights. The mystique of the 1974 10-cent coin is further amplified by the fact that it's not officially listed as a bicentennial coin, yet it continues to be referred to as such in popular lore. Australia's official bicentenary was celebrated in 1988, but some coin collectors believe certain commemorative runs were tested or conceptualized as early as the 1970s, with 1974 coins allegedly forming part of early prototype or trial designs. These whispers, combined with unexplained variations and minting inconsistencies from that year, have led to an entire subculture of numismatists determined to uncover the truth and the treasure behind this seemingly common coin. Owning one of these coins, especially in mint condition or with an identifiable error, could indeed change your fortune. Grading services and auction houses have confirmed that rare Australian coins have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, and the 1974 10-cent piece is no exception when it comes to speculation. Stories circulate of families discovering them in inherited collections or tucked away in old piggy banks, only to later realize their unimaginable value. In a market where provenance and rarity reign supreme, even the faintest hint of a rare minting error can catapult a coin's worth into the stratosphere. Collectors advise that if you come across a 1974 10-cent Australian coin, you should never spend it without careful examination. Look for irregularities, slight misalignments, doubling in lettering or imagery, or even a unique texture or color difference. These subtle cues might indicate a rare variety, and professional evaluation could in conclusion. While not every 1974 Australian 10-cent coin will be worth millions, the mere possibility is enough to send a wave of excitement through the collecting community. These coins embody the thrill of numismatics, the idea that hidden among the ordinary lies the extraordinary. With its striking imagery of Queen Elizabeth II and the superb lyrebird, combined with whispers of rarity and outrageous auction prices, this humble coin continues to captivate. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual holder, it's a powerful reminder that the next fortune could be right there in your coin jar, waiting to be discovered. Second up to the world of numismatics, the passionate and intricate art of coin collecting. Few coins stir excitement and speculation, quite like the Australian 10-cent piece from 1980. With Queen Elizabeth II gracing the obverse and the majestic, male superb lyrebird, Menura Novae Hollandiae, etched onto the reverse, this coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but beneath its humble appearance lies a storm of rumor. The fascination with the 1980 10-cent coin stems from the whispers of extremely rare minting errors and special editions that have allegedly slipped into public circulation. While Australia did not officially release a bicentennial 10-cent coin in 1980, since the bicentenary of European settlement in Australia was in 1988, stories persist of specially minted test pieces, unofficial patterns, or accidental strikes tied to early bicentennial preparation that somehow found their way out of the Royal Australian Mint. These rare anomalies, if real, would be considered trial strikes or off-metal errors, both of which can be staggeringly valuable. Add in the prestige of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait by Arnold Machin and the detailed portrayal of one of Australia's most iconic birds, and you've got a coin that is both a visual masterpiece and a potential goldmine. What drives the coin's legendary status even further is the aura of scarcity and secrecy that surrounds these rare variants. Unlike widely published mintage figures or auction records for more well-known rare coins, the rare 1980 Australian 10-cent variants are shrouded in mystery, with few authenticated specimens and even fewer confirmed transactions. This ambiguity fuels the fire of speculation, leading collectors to believe that if such a coin does exist in their possession, it could be worth not thousands, but millions. In today's world, where crypto millionaires rise overnight and digital assets dominate headlines, the idea that a forgotten coin in your drawer could transform your life overnight is incredibly seductive. Many of these coins are reportedly worth such jaw-dropping amounts not simply because of their age, but because of their extreme rarity and condition. Coins struck with errors like double dies, misalignments, or incorrect metal compositions can fetch astronomically high prices, especially if preserved in mint or uncirculated condition. The numismatic world goes wild for these freaks of the minting process, and if one such error made its way onto a 1980 10-cent coin, perhaps bearing a subtle misprint, a wrong edge, or even a composition anomaly, it could easily skyrocket in value. These are the coins that collectors dream about, that museums covet, and that can spark fierce bidding wars at international auctions. But what truly elevates the myth of the 1980 10-cent coin to legendary status is the idea that some of these coins might have been unintentionally released into general circulation. Imagine a humble coin, one you could pick up as change at the supermarket, actually being one of the few surviving anomalies with unimaginable worth. The average Australian might unknowingly carry a tiny fortune in their pocket, and stories have emerged of collectors buying coins in bulk from banks just to comb through them, hunting for these elusive pieces. This dream, the idea of becoming rich overnight by discovering $1 million coin, is what keeps the legend alive, and roaring collectors should also understand the cultural and historical value behind these coins, even if they're not the $1 million versions. The 1980 10-cent piece represents an era of Australian identity, post-Vietnam War, pre-digital boom, still deeply tied to the Commonwealth and the image of the Queen. The lyrebird, known for its unmatched ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds, symbolizes Australia's natural marvels and serves as a quiet guardian of its forests. The coin itself, then, becomes more than a currency. It becomes a canvas, preserving a moment in Australia's evolving identity. For those who believe they might own such a rare coin, the first step is professional appraisal and authentication. The tiniest detail, a faint doubling of the date, an unusual luster, or even the weight being slightly off, could indicate a rare variant. Numismatic experts use magnification tools, advanced metal analysis, and historical mint records to verify authenticity. If authenticated, the coin's value could make you rich in the end. The true allure of the 1980 rare Australian 10-cent coin isn't just its rumored market value. It's the magic of the unknown, the thrill of possibility, and the romantic idea that fortune sometimes hides in the smallest places. Every time you hear a coin jingle in your pocket, remember that what sounds like a few cents could be your golden ticket. Keep your eyes sharp, your curiosity alive, and your coin collection safe. Because among the millions of ordinary coins, a few extraordinary ones might just be waiting to change your destiny. Second, up to the imagine finding a coin so rare and valuable that it could change your life overnight. That's the astonishing truth behind the legendary 1983 Australian bicentennial 10-cent coins. While at first glance they may seem like ordinary pieces of loose change, these coins have become mythical among collectors. Some even claim they're worth millions. Struck during an era that celebrated 200 years of European settlement in Australia, the 1983 10-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the stunning male superb lyrebird is shrouded in mystery, rarity, and possibly fortune. The thought that something so small could hold such unimaginable value makes this coin a true modern-day treasure. The obverse of this elusive coin bears the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as was standard for Australian coinage of the time. But it's the reverse side that commands attention. The beautifully detailed image of the male superb lyrebird, Menura novae hollandii, a species known for its unrivaled mimicry and extravagant tail feathers. This elegant design isn't just eye-catching. It represents an iconic piece of Australian wildlife. While the design itself was not unique to 1983, rumors swirl around particular minting variations, low mintage numbers, and unconfirmed errors that supposedly make some versions of this coin far more rare than the general public realizes. What elevates these coins from pocket change to potential gold mines is the scarcity of specific mint condition variations. Some collectors believe that a very limited batch of these 1983 coins were struck with unique features, possibly misstrikes, off-center minting, or even experimental compositions not intended for general circulation. Since official records of such special issues are sparse or non-existent, the mystery only deepens. That very absence of confirmation fuels speculation, and in the coin-collecting world, speculation can mean skyrocketing value. Just one verified error or ultra-rare variant could fetch astronomical prices at auction. The whispers in collector circles speak of examples selling for hundreds of thousands, even millions. Though not officially confirmed by major auction houses, private deals and word-of-mouth sales suggest these coins are quietly changing hands for staggering sums. Collectors with deep pockets are reportedly seeking them out, eager to outbid competitors for a piece of what is becoming Australia's most mythical numismatic artifact. The sheer allure of owning something so rare that even the Royal Australian Mint cannot confirm its full details only increases its desirability. But why 1983? It wasn't a year marked by monumental minting shifts or major redesigns, yet that's precisely what makes the whispers of rare coins from that year so compelling. It's believed that during the minting process, a limited number of experimental or transitional coins were struck, perhaps to test dyes, metals, or alignment. These 1 in a billion coins would never have been meant for circulation. Yet somehow, a few may have slipped through the cracks and into the hands of unsuspecting Australians, lying dormant in old drawers or forgotten jars for decades. Now imagine, you've unknowingly kept one in your own home, tossed into a tin of spare change, hidden in an old wallet, or gifted from a relative years ago. The mere possibility ignites the imagination. With collectors desperate to find just a few remaining specimens, your dusty coin jar could become your greatest financial discovery. The magic of coin collecting lies in exactly this: the thrill of the unknown, the possibility of instant wealth, and the hope that a humble coin could hide an extraordinary secret. Even standard 1983 10-cent coins in pristine condition are seeing rising interest. With their detailed lyrebird design and historical significance, they're increasingly valued for their craftsmanship and nostalgia. Collectors around the globe are now paying close attention to Australian coinage, especially given the global spotlight on Queen Elizabeth II memorabilia following her passing. As a result, older coins bearing her likeness have begun soaring in value, not only for their metal, but for the emotional and historical weight they carry. The 1983 Australian bicentennial 10-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the male superb lyrebird may look like ordinary pocket change, but some rare versions are believed to be worth a fortune. Collectors. So before you dismiss that small silver coin rattling at the bottom of your pocket, take a closer look. You might just be holding on to one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. The 1983 Australian bicentennial 10-cent piece, whether steeped in truth, myth, or a blend of both, has captured the imagination of collectors and dreamers alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, this coin represents not just potential fortune, but a fascinating chapter of hidden history waiting to be uncovered. Second up to. In the captivating world of numismatics, certain coins carry a mystique that transcends their modest face value, and few are as steeped in legend and allure as the rare Australian 10-cent bicentennial coins from 1984, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. These seemingly ordinary coins, bearing the regal profile of the late Queen on the obverse, and the exquisitely detailed male superb lyrebird on the reverse, have sparked a frenzy among collectors and investors alike. The 1984 minting year, although not officially a bicentennial year for Australia itself, is steeped in significance for those chasing treasure within their pocket change. With rumors of rare misprints, off-center strikes, and uncirculated specimens still lurking in old collections or forgotten drawers, this small silver-colored coin has taken on an almost mythical status. While standard circulation 10-cent coins from 1984 are generally not considered particularly rare, there have been whispers among serious collectors and auctioneers about exceptionally rare variants, error coins, and ultra-high-grade uncirculated pieces that could be worth astronomical sums. What transforms a mere 10 cents into a potential gold mine isn't just the year or the design, but a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and historical allure. Minting anomalies, such as double strikes, off-metal errors, or even slight deviations in the Queen's portrait, can catapult these coins into the realm of serious wealth. When these features are verified by professional grading services and matched with top-tier preservation, they can command jaw-dropping prices at private auctions. At the heart of this coin's visual appeal is the majestic male superb lyrebird, a symbol of Australian wildlife. Renowned for its extravagant plumage and unmatched mimicry skills, the lyrebird is a metaphor for beauty and rarity. An apt symbol for a coin that might just mimic a small coin, but secretly be a multi-million-dollar asset. The engraving itself is an artistic marvel, capturing every delicate feather and the commanding posture of the bird. Paired with the Queen's solemn likeness on the other side, the coin exudes a certain understated elegance, almost as if it knew its future legacy would stretch far beyond the utilitarian role of everyday currency. There are persistent urban legends and half-documented stories of specific 1984 coins being sold for tens of thousands, and in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars due to rare mint errors or exceptional conditions. These tales, while often anecdotal, fuel the intrigue and desire for collectors to hunt them down, hoping to stumble upon a coin that defies belief. The idea that a common coin could hide such rare variants creates a kind of modern-day treasure hunt, a tantalizing game of chance where luck meets history. One such story involves a supposedly unique 1984 10-cent coin with a rotated die error that was rumored to have fetched a six-figure sum in a private collector's circle. Imagine the thrill of digging through an old coin jar or an inherited box of keepsakes and spotting that shiny 1984 10-cent piece. Now imagine it's one of those rare misstruck coins. With a microscope and a little knowledge, your pocket change could become a passport to fortune. It's the allure of these possibilities that drives so many to search, to research, and to never overlook even the humblest coin. For collectors, these coins are not just currency. They're artifacts, whispers from a past minting process that might have briefly gone awry, resulting in the birth of a rare and wildly valuable collectible. Even though the Royal Australian Mint has never officially confirmed the existence of any ultra-rare 1984 bicentennial era coins, that hasn't stopped collectors from speculating or prices from climbing. The world of coin trading often thrives in these gray zones, where verification meets myth, and the hunt itself becomes part of the value. The mystery surrounding these 10-cent coins from 1984 is precisely what makes them so tantalizing. Some say they don't exist. Others claim to have seen them, and a few insist they've held one in their hands. This air of uncertainty only stokes the flames of desire, turning every coin from that year into a potential jackpot. Professional grading is crucial if you believe you own a valuable 1984 10-cent coin. Grading services can authenticate the end. The 1984 Australian 10-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal. It represents the magic of hidden value, the thrill of the unknown, and the very human urge to discover treasure where others see only the ordinary. Whether or not you've stumbled upon one of the ultra-rare varieties, just knowing they might be out there is enough to spark excitement. So, the next time you sift through your loose change or sort through an old family collection, keep your eyes peeled. That small coin with the lyrebird might just be your key to a fortune and a legacy that echoes through time.